Directed energy weapons like high-energy lasers could be a game changer in future wars.
That war could be around the corner. We've all said the very same thing to our troops at different levels of command.
Increased presence of United States air assets in the country is due to the conduct of bilateral exercises.
The U.S. Air Force admitted they've created something so advanced it will destroy everything. Well, over the years, we've seen some really terrible happenings resulting from advanced military experiments that you'd begin to wonder, is the military going to be the end of modern civilization as we know it today? From the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombing of August 1945 to modern warfare, there's been a creation of some really sophisticated weapons that have come to change the face of modern warfare forever. In this video, I will be taking you through some of these creations and help you understand the scale of damages that they're capable of, some of which are existential. And some of these will look like they just came straight out of a sci-fi movie. The last one on this list will blow your mind. Number 1. Hypersonic missiles. Hypersonic missiles are easily one of the most cutting-edge technologies today in the U.S. Air Force's arsenal. Some of these missiles can travel at speeds of Mach 5 or more, making them incredibly difficult to intercept. And just to give you a scale, a missile traveling at Mach 5 is traveling at 5 times the speed of sound, which is just insane. Hypersonic missiles come in 2 types: hypersonic glide vehicles and hypersonic cruise missiles. Hypersonic glide vehicles, or HGVs, are long-range missiles that can be launched from a rocket booster and then glide through the atmosphere at speeds of Mach 5 or more, and has incredible maneuverability while in flight, which makes them really evasive for most missile defense systems. Hypersonic cruise missiles, or HCMs, on the other hand, have shorter range and use air-breathing engines to reach the same speeds of Mach 5 or more. They're more maneuverable than ballistic missiles, but still have lower maneuverability than the HGVs, which makes them easier to intercept. Despite these little disparities, both HGVs and HCMs are considered to be game-changing innovations because of their high speed and overall maneuverability, which enables them to evade most existing missile defense systems, and they could be used to deliver nuclear or conventional warheads. And that's where this can be really deadly, in case a nuclear war breaks out. And there are some of these weapons already available. For example, the United States AGM-183 ARRW is a hypersonic cruise missile that travels at an estimated speed of up to Mach 7 to 8, which is really impressive. And there are still millions going into the development and advancement of this technology, and they can only get better from here. Number 2, unmanned aerial vehicles. Due to the level of protection this provides for personnel, UAVs are really growing in popularity within the US military. These unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, are becoming increasingly important in modern warfare, which is mostly derived from the variety of usages that this provides. And the way these can be employed includes surveillance, reconnaissance, and attack. The U.S. Air Force is known to have a large fleet of UAVs and is constantly developing new UAV technologies. Examples include the RQ-4 Global Hawk UAV and the MQ-9 Reaper UAV. UAVs are often used for reconnaissance and surveillance missions due to the extra stealth that it provides. Stealth technologies make crafts like UAVs difficult to detect by enemy radar. Stealth technology is not just used in UAVs, but can also be used in a variety of U.S. Air Force aircraft, including the F-22 Raptor and the B-2 Spirit. The technology gives these aircraft a significant advantage in combat, and they can be difficult for enemy forces to track and target. A new technology of the UAV, MQ Next, promises the wonders of artificial intelligence. The adoption of AI is another rapidly growing trend that's having a major impact on the U.S. Air Force. The inclusion of this technology in the making of UAVs will improve the overall decision-making abilities of these aircraft and automate tasks, making it a lot easier to carry out missions with incredible precision. UAVs becoming increasingly important in the U.S. Air Force comes with a host of benefits which are even expected to grow in the future with the addition of AI. Some of the advantages include their being less expensive to operate, less risky to pilots, longer flight times, providing extra cover, and can even carry more weapons. Number 3. Next-generation jammers. Next-generation jammers employ a type of electronic warfare system during use. The growing dependence on electronic components to run aircraft might just be what makes them most vulnerable. This functions more like an EMP and uses advanced technologies to disrupt, deny, and degrade enemy air defense in ground communication systems. These new models are designed to be more powerful, flexible, and adaptable than previous generations of jammers. We've had some of these in the past, but the next generation jammers are expected to generate much more power than previous generations to allow them to jam enemy signals at longer ranges. And to be able to cover a wider variety of threats, NGJs can operate over a wider range of frequencies than previous generations. Countries like the United States, Russia, and China are investing heavily in this technology, as they are expected to play a major role in future air warfare, and will place any side with inferior technology at a serious disadvantage. Next-generation jammers are being developed by the U.S. Air Force to replace some of the older technologies like the AN/ALQ-99 jammer, which is still very much currently used on aircraft like the EA-18G Growler. They're expected to be more powerful, flexible, and adaptable than the AN/ALQ-99, and they will be able to jam a wider range of enemy signals. Next-generation jammers are currently being developed for the U.S. Air Force and Navy and boost a significant technological advancement in the field of electronic warfare. They offer a number of advantages over previous generations of jammers, like range, versatility, and even deception of enemy aircraft. Number 4. Next-generation aircraft. The U.S. Air Force is constantly on a mission to create better aircraft that will be able to face the ever-growing challenges of modern warfare. These new aircraft are incorporating the latest radar evasion technologies and others that help in carrying out stealth missions. Some of the next-generation aircraft that the U.S. Air Force is developing include the F-35 Lightning II, the B-21 Raider, and the RQ-180 stealth drone. The F-35 Lightning II, for example, is a 5th-generation, single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth combat aircraft and is the most expensive fighter aircraft ever developed, with a unit cost of over $100 million. The F-35 is designed to perform a variety of missions, including air superiority, ground attack, and electronic warfare. As for the status, the F-35 is currently in service with the United States Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. It's also being acquired by a number of other countries, including the United Kingdom, Italy, and Australia. The F-35 is expected to maintain relevance in combat for decades to come. Some of these NJAs are still in the early stages of development, but they are expected to revolutionize air warfare in the coming decades. They will be updated with advanced technologies that will make them stealthier, more powerful, and more versatile than any aircraft that has come before them. Number 5. Directed energy weapons. Well, these look like they're out of sci-fi movies, just like what you would imagine for a Star Trek movie. Directed energy weapons, or DEWs, are a type of weapon that shoot energy beams to damage or destroy targets instead of missiles or projectiles of any sort. However, DEWs are still in the early stages of development, but recent testing has shown that they have the potential to revolutionize warfare. Based on the mode of operation, there are 2 main types of DEWs that are known today. The first of which is lasers, seem to be the most popular of the 2. These shoot beams of light to heat or destroy targets, which can be anything from aircraft, missiles, and even other vehicles. They can also be used to blind the enemy. The other type is microwaves, which apply electromagnetic radiation to heat targets or even disrupt electronic systems such as radar and communications equipment. And they can also be used to send waves that can cause pain or discomfort to personnel. DEWs come in really handy in situations that require minimal destruction and high precision. And an example is the anti-aircraft laser unveiled at the Farnborough Air Show back in 2010. And this project is still known to be in its experimental stage. And each type of DEW has its own advantages and disadvantages. Lasers tend to be very accurate and can serve purposes that are meant to destroy targets at long ranges. But they require a lot of running power and can be easily disrupted by weather conditions. Microwaves, on the other hand, are less powerful, but they're easier to power and tend to focus a lot better. They can also be used to disrupt electronic systems, which makes them a valuable tool for disabling enemy equipment. Well, these are some of the most advanced technologies that we have rolling out, and the impacts these will have on the next conflict might be too big to imagine. If you enjoyed this video, do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. And don't forget to like and share this video.